Good afternoon. My subject matter is family planning for the over 50s. It's a subject which has received virtually no support whatsoever from either government or academia. I mean to change this. Family planning is not just about contraception. It's one's inheritance. It's much too important to be left to today's youth. If we may start by looking actually at our children, if they're available. Do a quick count. Children, grandchildren, etc. Don't forget to make a note of their gender. In order to have a reasonable chance of preserving your family name, you need a minimum of at least 3 males, although more's better. Females make no contribution, so they may be disregarded. Unless, of course, you're desperate, in which case they should be instructed to keep their maiden name, followed by a hyphen and somebody else's name at the end, as a married name. It is preferable for them all to be married. Cohabitation is not reliable, and there's always a risk of one of your sons falling prey to a gold digger. Now, in order to find out exactly what's going on, the state of play, you've got to be a little bit careful. Direct questioning will lead to a certain amount of evasion. A quick glance round the bathroom cabinet or a bedside drawer is very informative. Now, having got your facts, how do you exert your influence? Avoid giving your children gifts, such as money, homes, cars, etc. Always lease them to your children, and then a delicate adjustment of the rent can bring them back into heel. Always magnify your financial assets, whilst be vague about your last will and testament. Remember discretionary trusts, so you can exert your authority from beyond the grave. That's great fun. Encourage sibling rivalry. It's great entertainment. Now, in spite of all this forethought, there may well be problems. Be very cautious about the unmarried daughter. Once they reach 40, they become quite flighty and may require subsequent adjustment. Be careful with a childless wife. Encourage them to bear fruit. Point out the advantages of children, particularly when you want to park at a supermarket. I can't accept all the credit for this advice. Much of it was gleaned from family discussions at Christmas. Although I was alarmed to hear my children casting doubts as to my parentage at Christmas, it was some sort of misunderstanding. So, to summarise, plan your family for your memorial. It's much cheaper than stone.